Do you feel like in your other friend groups that Maurice is out there cheating too?
Right, yeah, that's not for me to answer. You can go ask Maurice that, not me.
Kimmi Scott shared news that would change her life forever. She revealed on Love and Marriage Huntsville that she had been diagnosed with stage 2 triple-negative breast cancer. This wasn't something whispered in gossip circles or leaked online by some blog. She told the story herself, in her own words, for everyone to hear. Triple-negative breast cancer is one of the most aggressive forms of the disease, and it hit her hard. At first, viewers were moved. There was an emotional response from fans who admired the way Kimmi faced this terrifying reality. She didn't hide behind a scripted persona or dramatize her story for attention. She simply shared her truth, her fear, and her fight, which made her incredibly relatable. Many people praised her courage, her honesty, and her strength. For a moment, it felt like one of those rare instances in reality television where what you saw was actually genuine and heartfelt.
Maurice owes my family an apology. More so because a lot of times he'll have this perspective of it was a joke or I was trying to be funny, and it did not land at all.
As the season unfolded, however, something started to change. What began as a raw, unfiltered revelation gradually transformed into a heavily produced narrative. Cameras were present for almost every moment: chemotherapy sessions, hospital visits, the quiet breakdowns on her couch. These intimate experiences, instead of remaining private, were woven into episodes with carefully edited segments. Music underscored her pain, close-ups captured her tears, and reaction shots emphasized emotional beats. That's when fans began noticing a shift in the story. Maurice, Kimmi's husband, was present for many of these moments. But instead of being purely supportive, some viewers felt that his involvement seemed calculated. Rather than just comforting her, it appeared he was performing a role, almost as if the camera itself was dictating how he should act.
Which, by definition, we all want. However, what I don't want is the drama because, you know, Kyle has never been nice to me.
Is there a reason she has a problem with it?
She said she was upset because we started dating and they weren't quite finished. I said, except you were finished. You were finished.
She wasn't quite finished.
And it never once came back to, I heard you say this. I heard you did this. I've never done nothing to her. Well, she came here so we could have a meeting. And to be honest, most of it, she acted like she didn't even know she did nothing to me. She's like, well, what'd I do? Well, how did you remember that? Oh, y'all remember all kinds of old stuff. If you're gonna hold on to old stuff. And I said, it's not old. This was last month that you were talking about.
The first hints came when viewers replayed certain scenes. In moments when Kimmi opened up about her fears and the toll treatment was taking on her body and mind, Maurice sometimes seemed distant. He didn't show vulnerability or provide comfort the way one might expect. Instead, his reactions felt controlled, as though he was aware of the cameras and concerned about his image. One scene became particularly controversial. Kimmi was talking about how physically and emotionally exhausting the process had been. She spoke about her vulnerability, the uncertainty, and the weight of her diagnosis. In response, Maurice brought up aspects of their private life, which viewers thought were out of place. This moment went viral online. Clips appeared on TikTok, were shared in Facebook groups, and fans began calling it the cold husband edit. People noted his tone, facial expressions, and the way he shifted the conversation.
Y'all talk about my things.
Okay.
Like my family, what's going on with my family, my grandkids.
And we will.
But when I ask, okay, but that's what I'm saying. I need you to be transparent too.
I am transparent.
When it comes talking about like y'all's life or like what's going on with you all.
The consensus was that Maurice seemed more focused on maintaining a composed on-camera appearance than truly supporting Kimmi. It sparked a wider discussion about whether reality television was turning genuine struggles into entertainment. Then, rumors started circulating about off-camera interactions. Allegedly, Maurice was heard asking producers how dramatic his reactions should be for the show. If true, this added fuel to the fire. Fans who had already been suspicious about his detachment now began to question his motives. Was he performing for the cameras, trying to maintain a certain image rather than being present for his wife? The thought unsettled many viewers. When dealing with something as serious as a partner's health, audiences expect honesty. The idea that any part of Kimmi's journey could have been staged, even partially, caused discomfort.
So listen, we're gonna do some more dinners, some more lunches.
Much as we talk, I feel like sometimes you two are not transparent.
Some people said they could never watch those episodes the same way again. Others started revisiting previous episodes, searching for moments that felt overly polished or too perfect. What had started as a personal fight for survival was being perceived as a storyline crafted for ratings, rather than a human experience. Things became more complicated when insiders spoke up. According to reports from someone familiar with the production, Kimmi wanted to take a break from filming following her diagnosis. Understandably, undergoing treatment, recovering physically, and handling the emotional toll of her situation would make anyone consider stepping back. However, rumors suggested that both Maurice and the network were against her pause. They reportedly felt her story was powerful and inspirational and could provide a significant boost to the show. Some fans interpreted this as noble, a desire to demonstrate strength, resilience, and the reality of battling a life-threatening illness. But many others saw it differently. To them, it appeared that the network prioritized viewership and ratings over Kimmi's well-being. Meanwhile, during this period, Maurice was actively promoting his businesses and podcast. Viewers noticed, raising questions about whether his encouragement to continue filming had a personal benefit. Was he truly supporting Kimmi, or was he also thinking about how her story could elevate his own profile? This distinction became crucial. Fans started speculating that Maurice might have been using the situation to present himself as the ideal, supportive partner. Comments circulated online, with some saying, "This feels like a PR stunt. True support doesn't need an audience." And others adding, "If my partner was asking producers how to act, I'd be done." Even cast members appeared to hint at this behavior. Melody Holtz, without naming anyone, posted something about gaining influence from someone else's illness. Fans immediately connected the dots, linking her message to Maurice. By this point, what began as a narrative of love, resilience, and standing by one's partner had become complicated by questions of personal gain and publicity. The conversation shifted from Kimmi's fight to the motives behind how it was portrayed on screen. Finally, Kimmi spoke out. This was a turning point. She clearly had reached her limit and made it known that she would no longer allow her health journey to be used as a prop to create a perfect husband image. Fans immediately resonated with her frustration. Her message was simple yet powerful. Her health, her treatment, and her recovery were hers alone. They weren't a storyline for someone else's image or advantage. Viewers who had experienced similar struggles connected with her stance. Many agreed that Maurice's on-camera behavior had long seemed performative. The difference between his public image and what appeared behind the scenes now felt undeniable. For Kimmi, this wasn't just about her marriage. It was about reclaiming her story and her personal journey from anyone who might attempt to capitalize on it. Reality television complicates these situations. Everything is content. Producers seek emotional arcs to engage audiences, and a real-life health battle is often seen as the perfect hook. But when the story belongs to someone, turning it into entertainment can hurt. Seeing personal pain turned into a dramatic plotline with music cues and perfectly framed close-ups can be emotionally exhausting for the person experiencing it. Fans cheering for Kimmi weren't just picking sides in a marital dispute. They were responding to something universal, the frustration of having personal struggles appropriated for someone else's gain. Kimmi's quiet strength spoke volumes. She didn't have to raise her voice. Her gaze, her posture, and her steady, resolute energy communicated her message clearly. This ends now. Social media exploded with responses. Some viewers shared clips of her reaction, labeling it "queen energy." Others directly criticized Maurice, urging him to step back and allow Kimmi to control her story. A few fans suggested that her stand could be more than just about their marriage. It could set a precedent for how sensitive, personal topics are handled in reality television. As the season progressed, many questioned what would happen next. The debate wasn't only about a couple disagreeing on screen. It became a broader discussion about ethics in entertainment. Should someone's real-life struggle be turned into a television storyline? For many, the answer was clear: no. They didn't want to watch a deeply personal fight transformed into episodes designed to maximize emotional impact and viewership. Others saw an opportunity. They felt Kimmi could take control of her narrative. By creating her own platform, she could share her experience without edits, dramatizations, or imposed storylines. She could speak directly to people, offering insight into the realities of illness and recovery in a way that was authentic and unfiltered. Ultimately, the cameras stop, but the feelings and the challenges don't disappear. Kimmi's story highlighted this truth. Her strength inspired viewers, while her frustrations revealed the difficulty of maintaining authenticity in an industry that often prioritizes spectacle over humanity. Fans continue to watch closely, wondering what will happen next. Will Kimmi carve out her own path and reclaim her narrative? Will Maurice shift his approach, stepping back to truly support her without consideration for how it appears on screen? The questions remain, but one thing is clear: this story isn't just about a television show. It's about real life, personal boundaries, and the right to control your own journey. The discussion continues online. People debate whether Kimmi's call-out was overdue, necessary, or whether her private struggles should have remained private. Many voice support, while others ponder the complex intersection of reality television, personal pain, and public perception. Through it all, one truth stands out. Kimmi's courage in speaking up resonates far beyond the confines of a reality series. She reminded viewers that authenticity matters, that boundaries matter, and that no one's health, fear, or recovery should be co-opted for someone else's image or profit. This story also raises a larger question for all audiences. How much of what we see on television reflects reality, and how much is crafted for drama? Kimmi's journey encourages viewers to think critically about the shows they watch and to consider the humanity behind the narratives presented. In the end, it is a story of resilience, truth, and reclamation. Kimmi Scott faced one of life's most frightening diagnoses, shared it openly, and then fought to regain control over how her experience was represented. Her journey serves as a reminder that courage is not only found in battling illness, but also in standing up for yourself when others try to shape your story. No matter what happens next for Kimmi and Maurice, the impact of her voice remains. Fans have witnessed her strength, understood her frustration, and joined her in calling for respect and authenticity. It's a powerful moment that continues to resonate, showing the importance of honesty, personal boundaries, and the courage to take back control when life and narrative collide. Kimmi reclaimed her story, standing strong against pressure and manipulation. What do you think? Was calling him out the right move? Comment below, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.